everyone, welcome back to Budget with V. My name is V and I'm a 26-year-old budgeter from Australia, and I've just started this channel, Budget with V. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. It really does help me out. And I know that I've already got, I think, 13 or 14 subscribers as of this point in time that I'm filming. I'm so happy that there's some people watching me and enjoying my content that I've just started making. So thank you so much. And a big shout out to Budgets and Dreams, who shouted me out in her video, and it literally made my week when that happened. So thank you so much. And I also want to shout out Debbie Blinko, who was so lovely to leave a message and share this with some of her other friends that she knows in the budgeting community. So thank you so much. But I guess for today's video, I just wanted to start looking at some of my 2023 budget goals. I've been thinking about this for a little while, and I just thought it might be nice to make a video at the start of the year. It's just started 2023, and I thought it might be nice to not only go over the goals, but to also look at some of the, I guess, current balances of the goals, and then compare it at the end of this year, the end of 2023, to those, to see how far we do go. So I'm really excited about it. So I'll just get started. So the first sort of goal that I have for this year is to save a $5,000 emergency fund. Now, this is something that I've been working on, myself and my husband have been working on for some time already. And it's not too far away from this goal, which you'll see. And it's just a little bit of a cushion so that if things come up unexpectedly, we are able to sort of afford it without feeling too stressed. For example, like I have two little cavoodle dogs. Their names are Wesley and Winston. I might try and insert a picture. But yeah, we've just been to the vet this week, and there was a lump on one of my dogs, and they have to do like a biopsy and an operation. So that's going to be a little bit of an extra cost. So even if we might not be able to sort of have all the funds already sitting there for that, we can draw from that emergency fund if we need to. So it just means a little bit of peace of mind for those sort of unexpected things. So I'd really like to get it up to 5,000, maybe even a little bit more if possible, but I'd be really happy if we got it up to 5,000. My next goal is to pay the accounts back. So what this means is that basically there might have been times where we've overspent in categories, and it means that the overall balance and sinking funds aren't where I guess they should be. So by paying ourselves back, which you'll see how much we need to pay back to ourselves to be able to fully fund all the sinking funds again, then we'll be just in a bit better position. This is something we've been sort of working on as well, but still some time to go, but we'll get there. The next goal, which is very ambitious, so we'll see how this goes, but we want to save $10,000 into our savings. So this will be with the help of challenges, with the hopefully over time, we'll just keep adding to our savings once we've finished our emergency fund. So this obviously is a big goal. So even if we don't hit that exactly, I'd still be really happy, but might as well aim high. The next goal for this year, my pen, is to pay extra on our mortgage of $2,500. So that's also a very ambitious goal. And you'll see, I think we've only made this month so far like an extra $30, but aiming high. And my final goal, and this is sort of in conjunction with the save the 10,000, but just in challenges, I want to save $1,000 in challenges. So we are in a very, very privileged and I guess fortunate position to not have any other debt other than our mortgage. We have previously been in debt, but at the moment we don't have any other debt other than our mortgage. So that gives us, I guess, a really lucky position to be able to save and have these amounts in our goals. And I know that not everyone is in that position. So I really do want to acknowledge that I do recognise that this wouldn't be possible for everyone, and we are very, very lucky. In saying that, I'm not sure if we'll reach all of these, but it's just, like I said, aspirational. So overall, this is our 2023 budget goals. So save $5,000 in our emergency fund, pay the account back, save $10,000, pay extra on our mortgage of $2,500 for the year, and save $1,000 in challenges. One thing with this one here about paying extra on our mortgage, we actually pay our mortgage fortnightly, which means because there's 26 fortnights in the year, it's actually an extra fortnights of payments that we automatically are making than you are required to. So that's a little bit of a trick if you can and you are in the position to do that. It's a way to pay an extra amount onto your mortgage without even sort of realising. So that'll be almost half of that, well, not quite half, but a big chunk of that will be just through that, doing that without us putting anything extra on top of that. Also, and I'm not sure if this is the same in other countries, but in Australia, you can actually have what's called an offset account on your mortgage or your loan to the bank, which just means that anything you have in your savings account, so say we had $10,000 and say for argument's sake, we owed $100,000, instead of paying the interest on all 100,000, we'd pay the interest only on 100,000 minus the 10,000 we have in savings. So we'd actually only be paying interest on 90,000 of that $100,000 loan. I'd be really interested to hear if that's just an Australian thing or if that's other people in other countries can do the same. But yeah, we're very fortunate in Australia to have some of those things set up for us. So going off of this, so we've got the goals sort of set aside. Now I just really want to have a look at some of our starting balances with each of these goals. So I've created this little document. So this is the starting balance, and this will be filled out end of 2023. So currently our emergency account has $4,025 of that $5,000 goal. We've actually been able to put about $800 extra in this month just from me selling some of my shares, like my EFTs they're called, which I had about $1,000 worth of those shares in like a investing sort of small investing account. But I've actually changed them into the emergency fund purely because of that offset account that I've been talking about, because that can immediately offset the mortgage. So it guarantees whatever percentage interest rate we're on, that amount back, rather than the EFTs in such a small amount. I just wanted it in the emergency account for now, and maybe I'll go back to that investing later. So so that's a positive, but owed to account, we actually at the start of the month owed $3,500 back to ourselves. So we have enough to cover that, all our sort of expenses, but this was just extra and we need to pay it back to ourselves. savings other than the emergency. We don't have anything in our savings account specifically for like fun or holidays at the moment. In our extra mortgage, so this I've just changed it to what it was at the start of the month. I think we added an extra $33 this fortnight, so it's up $33 this year. And saving challenges. So you've seen if you've watched my last cash stuffing, you would have seen that I've put, I think it's maybe like 110 or something like that already into my savings challenges. Some of that will go into savings and some of that will be something for myself, like self-care or going to the spa, as I've probably talked about. But yeah, so we'll see what we do with those in future videos. But yeah, my goal for the year is to save an extra $1,000. And I don't know, if this sort of works well and it sort of is a nice way to sort of check in, maybe I could do this each month. I'm not sure. So maybe I'll put January 23. And then please let me know, do you think this would be a good thing to keep checking in on, or do you think I should just sort of leave it from January and just wait till the end of the year and then be like sort of shocked at how much hopefully we are able to save? I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. But overall, I think that's all I really wanted to talk about today. So I've got the goals and the sort of balances of those goals at the moment set out. What I'm really excited about is I've actually ordered some new envelopes and like a little binder for that, which I got on actually Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, for a little bit cheaper than retails for, which I love. But once that does come in, I will be doing sort of an unboxing / setup of these envelopes and accounts and everything. And I'm really, really excited to do that. And I might even do like a little mini cash stuffing, just for the sort of in between our fortnightly paychecks on the alternate week, just for our food shopping and any extra income that we might have made for that period, and things that we can stuff for that. But I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you're all going well. Thank you again for all of the really welcoming messages. I've been blown away by it, honestly. I'm just like, you should see me talking to my husband. I'm just like giddy with excitement about people sort of engaging with the channel and sort of enjoying it and just being so open and kind and welcoming to this community. So thank you so much, everyone. But otherwise, I hope your week is going well and I'll catch up with you next time. Bye.